It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Our very own Leigh-Anne Williams now joins us on the line after blowing South African audiences and her family back home absolutely away this weekend. This is now, Leigh, first of all, good morning. Congratulations.
Morning, Gray. Thank you so much.
Top of the leaderboard again. You had to deal with injuries, and I've been following you on Instagram and Twitter. I mean, you guys were really put under pressure, but it didn't look like it at all. Talk us through that stellar performance. How do you get better?
Wow, I don't know, Gray. I have no idea. You know what, for me, we didn't expect 26 out of 30. Like you said, the week leading up to the dance was just fraught with injury. I've got a groin injury. I've got a rotator cuff that's just giving me problems every day. And it wasn't the foxtrot that I know Johannes wanted to deliver, because he had to change choreography so many times.
Yeah.
To accommodate me. And I think what it comes down to is just even dancing through that and just leaving your heart on the dance floor and just completely embracing what you do. And I think that's what the judges saw at the end of the day. But 26 out of 30, I can't believe it. I'm like, what happens next now?
Well, I'll tell you what happens next. You go for a 10, and I mean that with all jokes aside. I know how seriously you and the judges do take it. I think you now understand what Tebogo means when she says, leave it all on the dance floor.
Yeah.
I think what most of us, the viewers, are seeing that you might not have the opportunity to see is the connection between you and Johannes.
Yeah.
Has this last week brought you guys closer together, having to deal with the challenges of injuries and those sorts of things, and then obviously come through it and perform the way that you did? Absolutely.
Like I'm super blessed. Hey, he's a fantastic partner, and he's had to adapt his way of teaching to accommodate me, because I'm a special one. I don't learn very quickly, but I think in that, he sees that I'm willing. He sees that I listen to what he says. I don't argue with him. And that's made us closer. Like, we really are great friends. And I hope that that's what translates on the dance floors. I have an immense respect for what he does.
Yeah.
And he's the expert. When it comes to that dance studio, he is the expert, and I listen to what he says.
Yeah, you kind of get a sense that he's a pro in his prime at the moment. He really does look awesome, and he seems to be bringing out the best in you. And I think one area where we knew you were going to shine would be in terms of the fashion and the outfits, and given an opportunity for a bit of a throwback last week. Jazz, a bit of blues, rock and roll. Talk me through your outfit last week.
Oh, my goodness. So last week I was transformed into Grace Kelly. And you know what? That outfit really does just top off a performance, hey?
You channeled her,
you can dance your heart out, but when you don that outfit and those beautiful jewels, and your hair and your makeup gets done, it just rounds it all off, and then you become that person. And we've got a fantastic designer, Kurt, and every week he blows me away, and he will do the same this Friday.
Man, I have no doubt. I don't want to ruin the surprise of what's coming up this next week. I just have to lastly, very quickly touch on the departure of Slicker and Michelle Openshaw. Obviously, he seems like a lovely guy, but it really does hammer home how stressful those dance eliminations really are.
It's hectic, because by now we've all become like family. I mean, we're all in this together. Everyone's going through the same pains and the same injuries. And when someone leaves, it's like a little part of the family that's been broken up. But it's still a competition at the end of the day. It doesn't mean we don't hurt for those that have gone home.
Yeah, no, there can only be one winner. And girl, you have certainly put your hand up, and I'm not going to jinx it at this stage.
Yay.
I'm going to touch wood, but I think the key thing is just keep putting in the hard work. Okay, just one more word I need from you. What dance are you doing this coming week?
We are doing the samba.
The samba. Oh, dun, dun, dun. Oh, Leigh-Anne, well, we'll speak to you later in the week, no doubt, to find out how your preparations are going, and we will keep voting. I think everyone here maxed out completely, but well done. We are so proud of you, girl.